So there's an update to the coolants that have been recommended for Volkswagen Group cars. Around about 2020, they pushed out a new type of coolant, the G12 Evo, which actually supersedes G13. So I don't really know why they've not called it G13 Evo or G14, but they've gone back to the G12 and they've just added the word Evo. So this G12 Evo supersedes all previous recommendations from the G12, G12++, the G13 and all the various other configurations and options out there. So the G12 Evo is compatible with all Volkswagen Group engines. Interestingly, one of the early service technical bulletins that was released said that you couldn't use G13 in the third generation 2-litre TDI engines, but there's a later bulletin, I think that came from Canada, the Volkswagen Group in Canada, that said that it is okay to use on those engines. So whatever engine you have, you should be fairly safe to use G12 Evo. But if you've got the 2-litre TDI, the third generation version of it, it's worth just double checking locally to make sure that it would be suitable for your engine. That's the only engine that's got a remote question mark over compatibility. So G12 Evo is a hybrid organic acid technology, a HOAT, and it's specifically a phosphate silicate coolant, or we refer to that as a SiOat. It meets the stringent Volkswagen TL774L specification and gives enhanced engine corrosion protection, even in modern engine formulations, including the hybrid engines that have been recently released. It comes pre-mixed and it's got a distinctive pink colour. Sometimes mixing it with other coolants will turn that into a muddy brown colour, which isn't a great cause for concern. We do need to be careful when we start mixing coolants, because often you might have the additional risk of sludge forming within the cooling system, or it may drop some of its anti-corrosion properties. To avoid all shadow of doubt, it is worth draining the system down completely, flushing it, and then adding the G12 Evo coolant to it, so you know that the engine is completely filled with this new formulation of coolant. The G12 Evo contains phosphates. Now, there are some concerns as to whether these are suitable in older engines. So some people have questioned Volkswagen's wisdom of adding this component to these coolants and recommending them for the older engines. But most other brands are quite happily using them. Japanese engines will often recommend this type of coolant. So officially, G12 Evo is completely backward compatible with all the previous coolants, but there are some owners of those 2-litre TDI engines that will still recommend that you stick with the G13 coolant package. But please let me know in the comments what your thoughts and feelings are on this situation and whether you're aware of any more recent technical updates. So I'm going to update the previous video with this information, and this is just really a little standalone update that we can add on to the site. So it just brings up to date the current knowledge, because often we do videos and they're based on old knowledge. Things change, things move on. So when articles are researched and written, it may be that things have changed subsequently. So we just like to keep you up to date and at the cutting edge of what's available and what you should be doing to your Volkswagen engine. So thanks for watching this video. Please boot the like button. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are and if you've got ideas for other videos that we should do. I'm always grateful to have your ideas and take inspiration from that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Would hate you to miss out on the great content we've got coming up. And I've lined this video and this playlist up for you that you should find really interesting. Thanks for watching. See you in these next videos.